Let us begin a new lecture. Phases of penetration testing. In this lecture, we will see the 5 important phases of penetration testing, which are being categorized into 3 main categories. Let's explore the first one, that is the pre-attack phase. In this phase, planning and preparation is very crucial. Then which methodology we are going to use for the test is decided. And then the network and information gathering. A penetration test, also known as a pen test, is a simulated cyber attack against your computer system to check for exploitable vulnerabilities. Insights provided by the penetration tester can be used for fine-tune your security policies and patch detected vulnerabilities. Before you do a penetration testing, it is always important to create a proper model which involves the following phases. The first one is planning and reconnaissance. The first stage involves defining the scope and goals of a test, including the systems to be addressed and the testing methods to be used. Gathering intelligence, that is network and domain names, to better understand how a target works is also important. The next is attack phase. In this phase, the penetration perimeter is decided. Then, acquiring the target, access, and then escalating privileges is important. Now, attack phase involves the following phases. The first one is scanning. Scanning is to understand how the target application will respond to various intrusion attempts. This is typically done using static analysis and dynamic analysis. The next is gaining access, that is acquiring target. This stage uses web application attacks such as cross-site scripting, SQL injection, and backdoors. Testers then try and exploit these vulnerabilities, typically by escalating privileges, stealing data, intercepting traffic to understand the damage they can cause. And the last is maintaining access. The goal of this stage is to see if the vulnerability can be used to achieve a persistent presence in the exploited system, that is, to long enough for a bad actor to gain in-depth access. The idea is to initiate which often remain in a system for months in order to steal an organization's most sensitive data and exploitation. And the final is post-attack phase. Here, analysis of the attack is done. The results of the penetration test are then compiled into a report, which we often call as report documenting the specific vulnerabilities that we exploited, sensitive data that was accessed, and the amount of the time pentester was able to remain in the system undetected. This information is analyzed by security personnel to help configure an enterprise framework, settings, and application security solutions to patch vulnerabilities and protect against future attacks. So whenever you're going to do a penetration test, make sure that you follow all these steps and do not randomly start attacking the application. If you are a professional penetration tester, you must follow all these 3 phases in order to carry out a successful penetration test. In the next lecture, we'll see the top 10 things a security expert looks for whenever he performs a security test.